Wow. Fucking wow, baby. What a performance. United States U20s defeats tournament favorite France 3-2. Yo, this game, we said it on the podcast, this was the game to watch. 5 goals. Yeah, this was definitely the game to watch, man. I'm so impressed with the U.S., man. I swear to God, if this team keeps progressing like the way they do, this U20 team, yeah, we're gonna make some noise in 2020 and 2026, man, because we got some fucking talent, man. These kids are good. France played well. France dominated possession in the first half. I think it was like 73-27 at one point. Their back line was just killing us. Sending passes, cutting through our mid, like literally dissecting our midfield. It was a problem for a while. One of the guys on France, Diaby, I believe his name was, fits. He was giving us fits all day, bro. Diaby and Cuisance. I don't know how to say his name. I'm not French and shit, you know what I'm saying? But both of those guys. Diaby was just a fucking handful. Keita had no answers for him. So the game, like I said, France dominated possession, but the U.S., they were absorbing it. They were, kind of sitting back, letting France do what they had to do, and we were happy catching them on the counter. That's actually how we scored the first goal. I believe it was a turnover in France's defensive half, or actually no, in our defensive half, that led to a turnover. So then we go on the break, and I forgot who it was. I forgot who had the first assist, but I have video too, so I'll put that on there. But basically, whoever got the pass, passed it to Sebastian Soto. Soto, cut through the defenders with a great run, and he did a clinical finish, man. Like, he knew it was one-on-one with the goalie. He knew the defenders were behind him. He took his time, though. He kind of took those little choppy steps, gathered himself, composed himself, and hit a nice clinical curler right around the goalie, right into the back of the net. I believe that was in like the 31st minute. As you can see, France turned the ball over. Ricky Ledesma with a nice run. He sees Soto on his left, split the defenders. What a ball. And look at this. Look at that curl. Look, you can see him slow down and look at it. And he says, all right, I'm putting it past him. Beautiful finish. USA is up 1-0. France, once again, they had a lot of chances. And they end up actually tying the game. Right here, you'll see Cross, and then Cuisance in the box hits the post of USA. Very lucky to be leading 1-0 at that point. And now here is the turnover that leads to a goal. The U.S. were caught high pressing. Chris Gloucester could not clear the ball. Zagadou hits it off to Diaby, who was killing us the whole game. And Diaby gets a nice assist to Guari. The kind of the rest of the game was, back and forth. France actually pulled ahead, I believe, in the second half, early in the second half. But most of the second half actually was controlled by the U.S. I don't know what, tactical substitutions. I'm kind of watching it on the fly. I'm actually at work right now, as you can see. I'm in a fucking staircase right now. I just wanted to get this video out as soon as possible, obviously, so I could get some traffic, to the YouTube page and all of that. Go subscribe, man. We got a lot of content for y'all. But yeah, so France go ahead 2-1, and it looks bad for the U.S. But they didn't quit, they didn't fail, and you know what? Tab Ramos' substitutions actually led us to the win. He subs on Ulysses Lanes Jr. and Justin Rennicks comes on for Conrad De La Fuente, and I forgot who Rennicks came on for. I think it was Ledesma. Yeah, Rennicks going for Ledesma, Lanes subbed on for Conrad De La Fuente. I believe on the tying goal, it was Lanes, who's on the left-hand side, he cut in. He finds Weah at the top of the box. Weah in traffic, mind you. Weah was quiet this whole game. Like, we were defended most of the game, so he didn't really get too many opportunities. But this one opportunity that he did get made an awesome play. Awesome through ball into the box, splits 3 French defenders, plays Soto in. Soto, once again, calm finish, curler around the goalie, game tied up, 2-2, bang, bang, we back in this shit,
Once again, the play is started by the run from Lanes, who finds Weah in traffic, but as you can see, Weah split 3 defenders, and a beautiful finish by Soto. I could watch this all day. Matter of fact, here's another angle of it so you can see the type of pass. That's pure class from Tim Weah right there, baby. Good finish, too.
So I think around like the 80th minute or whatever, U.S. makes a sub. France makes a offense-defense sub because they're trailing, so they're trying to find a goal. And I believe it is Justin Rennicks, the substitute. Like I said, Tab Ramos did his thing today, man. Put some fucking respect on Tab Ramos' name because he did his fucking thing. I believe it was so Tim Weah gets a shot off. It's blocked. The ball falls to Sergino Dest, who gets a shot attempt on goal. The French goalie cannot control it because Dest hit a fucking laser, bro. He kind of parries it away, but Justin Rennicks kind of follows the ball. He's on the back post. When the French goalie spills it, Rennicks is right there to tap it in, 3-2, and that's how the game ends. Game ends. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States pulled the upset of the tournament, and they will move on to play Ecuador, I believe, in a couple days. I'll put all that information on there, but yeah. On there, but yeah, man, I just wanted to do a quick recap, man. Shout out to France though, they played well. Diaby and Cousins were awesome. They were giving us fits all day. One thing that I did see, and a lot of people mentioned it on Twitter, Zagadou from Dortmund, he was like pushing up very, very, very high, like extremely high, matter of fact. And that actually led to the first goal because he was kind of caught upfield a lot, and it allowed us to hit them on the transfer. So that was kind of a big issue in the game for them. Ledesma was great in the start for Mendes. for Mendes. We barely missed Mendes, which is crazy because Mendes is probably one of our most talented players. One thing I also noticed that Abubakar Keita, I said it in my last review, he's not good enough, man. By far the weakest link on the team. Mistakes after mistakes, costly mistakes. It didn't his interception versus Nigeria didn't cost us. They didn't score. But today, his lack of awareness, I don't know. He's just not good enough. He plays for Columbus Crew, but I think he's playing in USL, and you can tell. All the other kids on the US U20 team are mostly playing in Europe, or they're already playing in Major League Soccer, getting minutes like Pamacall and so on and so forth. And Keita is stuck in the USL, and I guess I can kind of see why. Yeah, I would prefer him not to play anymore. I know he's good in the air, but he just has brain farts, man. And going versus Ecuador, tough team. They've had a great tournament so far. We can't afford that. So I want to see McKenzie with Chris Richards, Gloucester, and Cedino Dest, and Keita out of there. No more. No play. What else I got? Paxton Palmacall had kind of a quiet game. He was better in like the last 10 minutes of the game, but he was quiet the whole time. It looked like he was physically outmatched by France. France has a big defensive line. Zagadou was like 6'3". Like, matter of fact, before the game started, you can kind of see them. They were the two captains. They went out to, flip the coin and all of that shit. And Zagadou was just fucking towering over Palmacall. I was like, God damn, that's a big boy right there. In Britain, they would call him an absolute unit, because that boy is big. But yeah, Palmacall, he just he's technically great, but he definitely needs to get stronger because he was out muscled a lot. He was on the floor tons, and yeah, I definitely think he has to work on that. Hopefully the next game Durkin could come back and Mendes will come back. Maybe he plays, maybe not. We'll see. I also want to shout out Tim Weah. He was quiet for the first 60 minutes of the game. Couldn't really get on the ball, but he did make that chance. Beautiful play into Soto for the goal. That's what superstars do, man. You could keep them out of the game. You can only keep them out for so long, bro. Like, talent always rises to the top, and that ball he played in for Soto was magnifique. I think that's how you say it, right? I don't know. I'm not Italian either. Another note I got, Chris Richards is a beast, bro. Chris Richards is by far our best defender on the field. The kid is smart. He's everywhere, putting out fires all over the field, on the right flank, on the left flank, in the middle, in the midfield. The guy's a fucking beast, bro. That's why Dortmund, bought him. He's smart. He's a leader. He was like calling out the defense. Great timing whenever he dives or makes tackles. He rarely puts a wrong foot in. That kid is amazing. He's going to be amazing for Bayern. Unfortunately, for FC Dallas, he could have been playing for them right now. They probably could have used him, but at least they got a transfer fee for him, unlike LA Galaxy got for Mendes and Linus. It happens, bro. Another thing I want to shout out to Renix. He was crucial for the U.S. He came in, he actually scored the go-ahead goal, and he was just attacking the France back line, who looked a little tired. He came on as a sub, so he had fresh legs, and he definitely used them. Great awareness on that goal to kind of just follow the path of the ball, man. He saw Dest going for goal. He said, you know what? I'm going to go on the back post just in case the shit ricochets off. And that's exactly what happened. And he was there. Perfect timing to get that goal, man. Awesome game for Renix in about, 30 minutes of play. And one last note I want to make is Cedino Dest. Shout out to Cedino Dest. I believe he plays for Ajax youth team. And it definitely shows, bro. He was amazing today. He was everywhere. He was everywhere. He was decent going forward, combining on the flank with Conrad De La Fuente, put in a couple crosses, but it was his defending that actually impressed me today. Him tracking back, he snuffed out several chances, several good chances. I think Tab after halftime kind of had him focused on Diaby, because Diaby was killing us on the left. Actually, no, he was killing us on our right, their left. And Dest kind of held him pat in the last like 30, 40 minutes. He actually stopped the chance in like the 89th minute. Diaby looked like it was a clear, path to goal. Dest made like a 30-yard run, track back, snuffed it out. It was amazing, man. Just amazing play by the U.S. I'm so proud. I'm so proud to be a fan. Unfortunate for France, but you know what? Shit happens, bro. Y'all niggas won the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? It's our turn, baby. This U20 team, it's our team. I called it on the podcast last night. U.S. was going to beat France. So I also said Mali was going to beat Argentina. That has yet to come to fruition, but I was right on the U.S., man. So, like I said, great game. You should definitely watch the replay if you can. Watch the highlights. I'm going to have some highlights on this, too. And, man, just follow us, man. High Press Pod 420. Go on YouTube, search High Press Podcast, and you'll see us there. We just uploaded a show last night. I'm about to go back to work right now and try to see if I can sneak this video in, and I'll upload it for y'all, man. But USA 3-2. We moving on to the next round, baby. Playing Ecuador. Ready, Ecuador? Ready? Yeah, now let me get my ass back to work before I get fired, and I'm gonna have to do this soccer shit full time. It's your boy E, 1/3 of the High Press Podcast. I'm out, man. USA, 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 USA.